So, Rosebud, your special came out this week. Tell me some highlights of it.
Well, Andy,
Did the Obamas retweet you?
yeah, the Obamas retweeted me. The Kardashians actually flew me out.
To do what?
They flewed me out to just hang out with them and their kids.
Did you get free Skims?
I got free Skims.
Damn, those look comfy.
Rihanna wants to chat,
Whoa.
you know?
Did you get any development deals?
I got like 6 development deals.
6
in the
development
works.
deals?
Just in the works.
Does that mean I can stop working?
Yes.
Whoa.
You are a kept man.
I love it. I'm going to do so much learning.
Congrats, honey.
I'm gonna
You're going to
sign
get
up.
so good at Spanish.
Yeah, I'm going to sign up for the Masters? What's that? Like
Masterclass?
Yeah, I'm going to sign up for Masterclass. I'm going to learn how to direct from David Fincher himself.
Wow.
And Scorsese.
What?
Scorsese.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Scorsese.
Scorsese.
Scorsese who?
Yeah, exactly. Scorsese her.
Scorsese her.
Yeah.
Why was that funny to me?
I don't know.
kinda
Sometimes,
stupid.
I'm kind of funny.
Sometimes. I think I just had the last
that's okay.
last nicotine lozenge.
So,
You know who I hung out with at the cellar last night? Richard Kind.
is he kind?
Very.
Wow, that's great.
Couldn't be kinder.
Was he a nice...
You know he has a pet ferret. He has a pet ferret.
Gross. They have a smell sack.
He did say they stink.
Yeah, they have a scent sack.
And he said you're not allowed to have those in New York, which is odd because I do know that you're allowed to have rats.
Did you know this? You can't leave a ferret near a baby.
Why?
It'll try to kill it.
Really?
Yeah, it'll try to strangle it or something. I don't know. There's something about ferrets and babies. I remember that.
That's not true.
I'll
Can
tell
we
you-
Google that?
Yeah. Meanwhile, I want to say this. I forgot to mention this to you. I've been touching my head a lot lately because my hair transplant surgery
Let me see it.
it basically looks like I got stung by a bunch of bees up there.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
it's not great
It's
right
growing in, and hopefully,
This is the hard part.
yeah, this is the hard part. That's what my doctor said as she changed all her
touched
contact
his dick.
info and flew to the Bahamas. But what was I going to say?
I don't know, that
I've been
bomb.
touching my head again. So
Yeah.
a lot. And the other day, I don't do any drugs, and I was convinced that I had a soft spot. Like, how babies have a soft spot on their head?
Yeah.
I was touching this part of my head, and I was like, I got a fucking hole in my head for a while.
Yeah. You never said a word about it.
I know. I was
You just walked around with that all day?
yeah, I was like, I have a hole in my head. Sometimes that is part of, I have a hole in my leg. I don't know what it is.
You don't have a hole in your leg.
Swear to God, I have a hole in my leg.
You've tried to show me this a million times. It's
There's
not,
a hole in my leg.
It's not.
A hole.
Your hole, there is no hole in your leg. Your leg is flat.
There's a place where you can stick your finger in, and if I work out really hard, it bubbles up.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. And sometimes you just have to find that out, and you go, I guess that's 40. I guess that's what I have to look forward to. And then you just imagine putting a 9mm in your mouth and just making love to that thing.
Just tasting it.
That's what the guy said last night. It was such a weird way to say that.
So gross.
Didn't he say I tasted a 9mm?
Yeah.
We've been watching the Dr. Death documentary because we loved the show so much.
Yeah.
Shout out Peacock. Way to make content.
Yeah.
And a guy who, in a tie-dye shirt too, it was so funny. He's like, I tasted a 9mm. We're
Yeah, we're like, Jesus, that got
God.
poetic
What
for
did
no
it
reason.
Taste like. Anyways, we're checking to see if ferrets kill babies. Anything, guys?
They have, however, apparently they're not supposed to.
They have, but they're not, obviously they're not supposed to.
See, this is,
Nobody's like, hey, I'm looking for a ferret to kill my baby.
if you hate your baby, that's a great way to, Casey Anthony, take some notes.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
What?
No, nothing. I was just thinking that you're right. That's a genius way to kill your kid if you're trying to.
You just
But
are like, somebody's like, hey, I've noticed that you guys seem really tired of having a baby. You guys seem exhausted. Probably, why would you buy 15 ferrets at the same time?
you go, well, they're not supposed to kill babies. They just have.
Yeah.
That is a fucked up way to sell that.
You know what's funny is I bet that somebody is out there advocating like it's pit bulls, and they're like, ferrets do not kill babies. Ferrets are kind.
They're like, the right ferrets, if you get the right ferrets, if you raise them right, they won't kill your babies. That's weird. Why do they kill babies?
I think the same
Or they
reason.
just have killed a baby.
I think the same
I think
reason.
one baby is enough to be like, they kill babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Dr. Dunch killed how many patients before they were like,
Well, I think he only killed 3, but he fucked up a lot.
What do you mean only killed 3?
Because doctors lose patients on the table all the time.
But he killed them.
Well, he didn't.
That's very different than killing patients on the table.
His negligence killed them.
No, because they were talking about the way that he did shit, like leaving bags of nails inside people.
He did leave
I'm
a
like,
bag.
no, he killed them.
Yeah, but it was still like negligence. I don't know. Did you know that's how Kanye West's mom died? She was getting plastic surgery and she died on the table.
Isn't that how Joan Rivers died?
I think so, actually, but she was already, 140.
I saw Joan Rivers on my way to my first open mic in New York City.
Where?
Upper East Side. I was walking from my nannying job. That was a strange burp, Andy. Walking from my nannying job to an open mic. I saw her. And then, like, right around my first comedy anniversary, 1 year, she died on my comedy anniversary. And I was like, too stupid to know that was a sign that I should have stopped.
You want to know something weird that happened to me? I've always loved Nina Simone, the singer. Mm-hmm. And I was in a writing class in college, and they said, I want you to write an ode to an artist that you admire. Mm-hmm. And I wrote a poem to Nina Simone,
and it killed her.
Well, listen. And I was talking about how I was so upset that I never got to see her live because she was such a great artist and all this stuff. And she died that day.
You cast a spell on Nina Simone. And
so don't let me write a poem about you, okay?
You already have.
Mind your P's and Q's.
You probably wrote poems about me.
Rosebud, the way your blonde hair shows some of your actual brown hair.
You love my brown hair. You call it trustworthy brown.
The seam of your ASOS onesie lining your hips that you've gotten through an app-based workout.
First of all, I have a great body.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, the way that you're saying it is cunty, and I don't appreciate it.
It's not poetic.
The way you're saying it is cunty.
I wasn't trying to be cunty.
Yes, you were. I've literally... High school girls have hurt me less than the way that you said that. Okay?
I'm saying it would be... Okay. I'm saying... I'm going to stop talking. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, you stop talking for the rest of the podcast.
Okay.
No, please don't. I don't want to carry it myself. It's a lot.
Okay.